How's it going, everybody? The trade winds are beginning to swirl. Jon Heyman is reporting that the Yankees have held recent talks about Andrew Benintendi with the Kansas City Royals, and that they are also working on a deal for Joey Gallo, that multiple teams are interested. As for Andrew Benintendi, a lot of Yankees fans have been very supportive of the Yankees going after him. He seems to be a pretty great fit. They need a left-handed contact bat, and he is just that. This season, he's off to a very good start with the Kansas City Royals. He is hitting .317 on the year. He's got 3 home runs, so not a big-time power bat, but he does have a 125 OPS plus, which means he's 25% better than league average on offense, and he's got a 789 OPS. Now, the Yankees have gotten pretty much nothing out of Joey Gallo, so we'll get back to him in a minute. But in recent days, they've been experimenting with Matt Carpenter out in the outfield. He's played a little bit of right field. He's played a little bit of left field. He continues to swing the bat exceptionally well, but I think there's still a lot of fans out there that would be supportive of bringing in Andrew Benintendi because he is a natural outfielder. He's been doing it his whole career. He doesn't hit for a lot of power, but again, that's not what the Yankees are looking for. They're already hitting a ton of home runs. He would give them a much-needed contact bat in the lower third, maybe the middle part of the order. I could see him batting 5th, 6th, or 7th, and the baseball Savant metrics show that he's pretty much an average outfielder. He's slightly below average in outs above average. I know we're using the word average a lot there. His outfielder jumps are not great, but offensively, he's pretty solid. He doesn't strike out that much. He's in the 89th percentile. He's in the 70th percentile of walk percentage. We know that the Yankees love guys who can walk. He doesn't whiff that much. His spray chart shows that he hits the ball all over the ballpark, and I think Andrew Benintendi would be a fantastic fit. There's been some talk about Ian Happ, but there's also been some talk that Ian Happ might be a little bit of fool's gold because his batting average on balls in play is significantly higher this year. Andrew Benintendi has done it before in the playoffs. I think he'd be a good fit. Now, as for Joey Gallo, it's become clear that New York just isn't for him. He seems to be struggling with the pressure. He really hasn't gotten going except in small spurts since he was traded to the Yankees just before last year's trade deadline. There are some teams in possibly some smaller markets that are interested. There's been some talk that Texas is interested. There's been some talk that San Diego is interested. And at this point, I just think you got to rip the Band-Aid off and make that move. Now, according to Jon Heyman, the Yankees have initially balked at the trade price for Andrew Benintendi, but as we get closer to the deadline and there's less and less suitors, I think that price will come down. He's a free agent after the season, so they're going to have to deal him. I mean, I guess they don't have to deal him, but if they want to get something back for him, the smart play is to move him. So the Yankees are kind of juggling a couple of options. I think as soon as they find a taker for Joey Gallo, and as soon as the price comes into their preferred range for Andrew Benintendi, this could happen. The Yankees generally don't leak, so I expect this to be kind of a surprise. I think that Heyman is probably putting this out there because he knows it's going on, but I don't think that there's anything close to happening. I would expect a deal to go down much closer to the deadline, possibly the end of July, maybe even the first couple of days of August. August 2nd is the trade deadline, so keep your eyes on this one. I think Andrew Benintendi would be a nice fit, and it will be nice to get less strikeouts in the lineup.